What's up, Glammies, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy Glam. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you are already part of the Mandy Glam family, then welcome back. Okay, thank you for stopping by my channel and watching one of my videos. You guys know how much I appreciate the love over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So in this video, I want to talk about fragrances that make me feel like a baddie, okay? Like, these are my top fragrances, and I have a bunch of fragrances in front of me that just make me feel like very sexy, very confident, like I'm feeling myself, you know, when I spray these fragrances on, when I walk into the room or whatever. I just be feeling like I'm that bitch, you know? Before we get into the video, I do want to send a shout out to Just for Kira. I think that's how you say the name, Just for Kira. So y'all know I've been on this kick where I'm wearing contacts. It's just a wave right now. I'm in love with color contacts right now. They just, I don't know, they give me a different look. And I'm having fun with them, and I'm just really enjoying them. So a company reached out to me called Just for Kira. Kira, I don't know how to pronounce the company name. But anyway, they sent me 4 color contacts that I want to share with you guys. The packaging that I got, of course, it came with an insert. It says, "Thank you for your order." On the back, it talks about how to prepare to wear your contacts. It tells you how to put them in your eyes and all that good stuff. Like, I already know that because I've been wearing contacts pretty much all my life. I love the packaging, how they send it to me. I love their packaging. Y'all gonna have to excuse how I open them. Like, I literally bust into these contacts, right? So they come with the company's logo on the packaging, okay? And again, I got 4 colors. I got Nila Green, I got Crystal Gray, I got Luna Blue, and I got Nila Brown. So again, I'm going to insert a video of each color. So come with these cute cases, as you can see. I love the cases because the cases are see-through. You can actually see the color of the contacts. This is the blue ones I have in here. They did instruct me to put the contacts in like the cleaning solution for like 6 hours or so, just to clean them or whatever before you actually wear them. But I'm in love with these cases. I love the fact that they're clear and you can see the contacts. It also has the little, I guess you could call these like oh Lord, I'm dropping them. Like little pickups or whatever. For those of you that are not experienced with putting contacts in your eyes, it also comes with this little thing here where you actually sit the contact on top of that and put it in your eye. And then when you want to take your contacts out, you use this little device to remove the contact. I don't use these because I am extremely skilled in putting contacts in my eyes and removing them, so I don't need that. First color that I'm going to show you is the Nila Green. I think these are super natural for me. I love that it's not like in your face, you know, like I don't even care if people know that these are not my real eyes. For those of you that know me, y'all been following me for a while, y'all know these ain't my real eyes. So I don't have to explain it to y'all, okay? Hey, I love what it's giving. Natural, okay, natural. The next color is gray, crystal gray. I don't own any gray contacts, so I wanted to try something different with these. Now these are the Luna Blues. With the Luna Blues, I love that it has actually 2 different shades in the contact. On the outer part of the contact is the blue, but when you get towards the inner part of the contact where like your pupils are, it's brown. So I'm really digging that. I think these are gonna be like super fun for the summertime, and just, you know, when I'm going out, just doing something different. I wanted to try them. I wanted to try blue, but I wanted the blue to look like really natural in my eyes. I didn't want anything like crazy. Y'all know I don't have blue eyes, so I didn't want anything like majorly crazy in my eyes. But I think that these are super cute, and the color just pops right around. What I like about all of these is that they have this black, not really a black, but the Nila Brown has this purple circle around the outer part of the contact. So does the Nila Green, and the Crystal Gray. It has a dark color shade circling the contact, which I really like. I think it just makes it look more natural to me. But these are the Nila Browns. I think I prefer the Nila Green over the Nila Brown. But yeah, there again, you guys, these contacts are like super, super fun. I just wear them because I think, you know, the contacts just give me a different look. You know, I think it goes really well with my short hair, and, you know, just the vibe that I'm giving off. I'm wearing my short hair. It's summertime. My hair is brown. You know, it used to be red like last week, but finally the color has settled, and I'm so happy about that. But I think these contacts are just super cute, super amazing. I think they're fun to wear. I don't know when I'm gonna get tired of them, so you guys will probably be seeing my eyes a different shade in my videos. So yeah, just know that I'm just having fun with them, that's all. I'm feeling myself, okay? But yeah, all the information will be listed down in the description box below. If you're interested in purchasing some contacts, please feel free to use my code and save you some coin, okay? Okay, let's get into the video. So I'm going to just mention some fragrances, like honorable mentions, okay? We're talking about, again, in this video, I'm talking about fragrances that just make me feel so sexy, so confident, like a baddie, you know. When I put on my outfit, my hair is done, my makeup is on point, I need a fragrance to complete everything, okay? I need it to give me life. I need people to smell me. You know, I want to look well put together, and I want to smell like $1,000,000, okay? Anytime you wear this fragrance, like, you have to have a certain level of confidence to pull this fragrance off. This is the original Angel by Mugler. This is a patchouli bomb. A lot of people consider this fragrance to be a gourmand. I personally don't. If I had to say it was a gourmand, I would say it would be like a dark chocolate gourmand. But this is a lot of patchouli, you guys. I only wear this fragrance in the wintertime. I would not wear this fragrance in the summertime. It's just too beastly. It's just doing the most, okay? You know what it is when you wearing this fragrance. Like, you already know what you going to do. You already know what you came here for when you're wearing this fragrance, okay? This is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and yes, it is the ultimate club fragrance. I would totally agree with that. But for me, it's just sexy. I would wear this anytime I was going out. Date night, dinner, if I'm going out for drinks or whatever, I would grab this fragrance because it's just, it does what it came to do, period, okay? It's Gucci Rush, okay? I've been wearing this fragrance since like the late 90s. It's definitely unique. I want to say these two fragrances were like my gateway fragrances when it came to uniqueness. So yeah, that's what I want to give when I'm wearing a fragrance. I want to be unique. I don't want to necessarily smell like the same person in the room. So a lot of times I do go back to my old school fragrances when I want something unique, because a lot of people are wearing kind of like the same fragrances now. So yeah, I always keep this around because it's just good. It's one of those fragrances to me that will always transcend time. It will never get old. Another honorable mention is Versace Euros, okay? This fragrance is multifaceted, and what I mean when I say that is you can wear this fragrance pretty much to work, okay, and it will go right into evening. Like if you have dinner after work, if you're going to happy hour after work, whatever the case may be, this fragrance is gonna give you all that, okay? She's just a real rounded fragrance, okay? And she is beautiful on top of all that. I mean, classy, elegant. Like, this fragrance just does it all for me. Like, it hits everything on my list when I'm thinking about a fragrance and what I need it to do for me, okay? The longevity, the sillage, it's amazing. The smell is amazing. It's a white floral fragrance. I feel like it may have ambroxan in it or something like that, or maybe benzoin. I can't remember, but to me it just ups the fragrance. It just takes it to another level, which is why I feel like you can wear it to work and you can wear it at night. It makes the perfect date night fragrance, the perfect going out fragrance. It's just a really, really good fragrance all the way around. So this is Arden's Fifth Avenue Royale. Now this fragrance is like $10, okay? At most 15. Like, this fragrance gives me everything, and it's for it to be so affordable. This is, I want to say, raspberry. It may have a little touch of oud in it. It may have a little touch of leather, and maybe some liqueur, maybe like a cognac or something like that. But it is so good, you guys, for the price. Like, you cannot beat this fragrance. For $10 to $15, I mean, it is bomb. If you don't have this fragrance in your collection, I highly recommend you get it. To be honest with y'all, I'm not the biggest fan of Elizabeth Arden's fragrances, but when I smelled this one for the first time, I was like, oh ma'am, you did that. Yes, you did that. And for the low, girl, you can't beat it. Get that, okay? Get it. All right, my last honorable mention is one that I always talk about, and it's just a baddie fragrance, okay? It's just like one of those fragrances that is always gonna get you attention. When somebody smells it on you, it's like they can't help but to ask you what you're wearing. And the cool thing about this fragrance is it's good for men and women. I've smelled this fragrance on men and I've smelled it on women, and it's just a beast. Like, for men and women, it's just the ultimate unisex fragrance. I mean, it's giving life, okay? It's giving sexy. It's giving, you know, I didn't come here to play with you. You know, I'm bad and I know it, honey. It snatches, okay? It turns necks. It does all that. It does all that. I know a lot of people don't care for Tom Ford's Black Orchid, but that's unfortunate, you know, because it is really one of those fragrances that just, it doesn't come to play, okay? It doesn't come to play. So moving on with the next fragrance. I love this fragrance. This is a travel size of Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. If you guys are not familiar with their travel sizes or travel perfume kits or whatever, you get a cute atomizer or perfume holder, and it's very heavy and very sturdy. You get 4 of these, I believe. 4? Yeah, you get 4 of these perfume purse sprays or whatever, and I want to say this is almost 8 ounces, and you just put it in here and you spray your fragrance and go. Cute to put in your purse or travel with or whatever. My all-time favorite Kilian fragrance. This is the one that actually got me interested in Kilian way back in the day, probably about 4 years ago. I had no clue who Kilian was, and somebody was wearing this fragrance and it smelled so good. She came in my office and I said, what are you wearing? And she said, I'm wearing Kilian. And I was like, what's Kilian? And she broke it down for me or whatever, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in love. So I hurried up and visited the Kilian counter in Saks, and yeah, he's just like Tom Ford. I am totally obsessed with Kilian fragrances. I want to own all of them at some point in my life. I feel like I will own not all of them, but the ones that gravitate and speak to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a white floral fragrance. There's tuberose in here, but the tuberose is so beautiful. This is, I feel like money. I feel expensive. Even though I'm probably wearing like a $20 outfit, I don't care. I just feel like money. I feel grand. I feel like opulence. I feel just like, you know, I'm rich. This is La Vie Belle by Lancôme. This is the original eau de parfum, the original fragrance, I should say. But it's just very beautiful. This is a gourmand to me, definitely. It has praline in this fragrance. It does have patchouli. And it's just beautiful. I definitely can smell the patchouli in here, but the patchouli and the praline is really what does it for me with this fragrance. I just love how it makes me feel. It makes me feel beautiful, elegant, sophisticated, classy, like a baddie with money. You know, like I got my shit together, girl. I'm doing the damn thing. Nobody can tell me nothing, okay? Period. I get so upset when I think about this fragrance because this fragrance has been out for a very long time. It has been reformulated and I could just kick myself for not buying the original. I do have a decant of the original formulation, thank God, which I probably would only use sparingly. But this is C by Giorgio Armani. This is a beautiful fragrance, and at the time when I first smelled this fragrance, I was out perfume shopping with my friend and I didn't pick it up. I picked something else over it. I want to say I picked this up over it, I think. I can't remember, but I didn't choose it. And now that I'm into fragrances, researching fragrances, I recently found out that it's been reformulated, and I hurried up and went and found my decant that I have. Was like a sprayer, like a travel sprayer that I have, and I put in the batch number. If you guys don't know this, there's a site, I will try to find it and link it down in my description box. There's a site where you can put in the batch number that is found at the bottom of your bottle. You can put that number in there and it will tell you when your fragrance was made, okay? And that's how you know if you have an original formulation or a new formulation. Just a little tip if y'all didn't know that. Another like affordable fragrance that just makes me feel so elegant and sexy and bad and just sexy, you know, like I feel instantly when I spray this, I feel like a baddie. Like I'm just, you know, you never know what's gonna happen, okay? Like this is just one of those fragrances. Super sexy, great for date night, great for going out or whatever. It's good to wear in the daytime, actually. This is probably a good signature scent fragrance as well. Love it, hands down. I just feel so bad, you know, that I didn't buy it when I had the chance. Now, this fragrance right here, though, this is the original Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum, and y'all, she bad. She's a baddie for real. She's the original baddie, okay? I wore this one a long time ago, and when I tell you the memories that I have in regards to this fragrance, nothing but good times. Okay. This fragrance attracts like a beast. Still does. It's just so good. It does now. I have to be honest and say, it does have a very vintagey smell to it, but I think a lot of Chanel fragrances kind of come off vintagey. It does remind me of Allure a lot, but it's just something about this fragrance that just takes me back to the good old days, honey, them good days. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm gonna have to put it to the test and see if it still works. But when I wear this fragrance, I'm guaranteed to have a good time. and to get whatever I want. Period. This fragrance, oh, is so good. This is by Givenchy. This is Haute Couture by Givenchy. And you guys, this fragrance is not only sexy, but it is unique. And that's why I love it so much. I'm probably actually gonna wear this today. This is gonna be my scent of the day, as a matter of fact, because, oh my God, it's just doing everything for me. Like, oh, I have to hold my necklace. But, oh, spray some back here. Ooh, I love this fragrance. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful. This, you guys, is the sexiest raspberry fragrance I've ever smelled in my whole entire life. Okay, I'm not big on fruity fragrances. Number one, they have to have some type of component to it that just makes it, you know, has to give it some depth. I'm like, wow, you know, something to grab my attention. And this one does. This is just a beautiful raspberry fragrance to me. Now, what makes it unique is in the dry down, you get a very smoky smell to this fragrance. I think it has vetiver in it. I'm not sure if the vetiver is what does it, but it kind of smells like cigarettes. I always think about a memory of old ladies in a cafe smoking cigarettes, and y'all know they just overspray the perfumes. You know what I'm saying? And they're sexy and they're confident in their sexiness because they're older women and they've been through it all. They've done it all, seen it all, been through it all, and they sitting in the cafe, you know, with makeup on and red lipstick and telling stories about men and this and that, and you know, they puffing on their cigarettes. And that is what this fragrance gives me every time, and I live for that. I live for that feeling, that nostalgic feeling, because my mom used to own a cafe, so I encountered ladies like that all the time, and they just be so funny to me, you know, smoking and drinking and laughing and talking and just, you know, having a good time, listening to music, blues and stuff like that. I love this fragrance for that. I love it for that. And because of that, I will always keep it in my collection if at all possible. I probably need to buy me a backup bottle before somebody decides to discontinue it. Last but not least, this is my baby. Ooh, this is my baby. Either fragrance is gonna make you feel some type of way or it's not. And once I sprayed this on my skin, this fragrance sent me somewhere. It sent me to a higher level, okay? And this is Delina exclusive by Parfums de Marly, and it's just everything to me. It is the perfect rose scent for me. Love this rose. More of a drier rose to me. This rose is definitely a mature rose. It's not a toiletry rose in my opinion, but it's a dry rose that has kind of sat and aged a little bit, right to perfection, right? Velvety type of rose. It's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous rose to me. There is a sweet component to this fragrance as well. I can't remember if it's vanilla or something like, but it's a sweet note to this fragrance. And it's just a perfect rose fragrance for me. It kind of reminds me of Cafe Rose by Tom Ford, which is another rose that I wanted to get. It's either between Cafe Rose and Delina exclusive, but Delina exclusive won me over for a few days. I couldn't get it out of my head. It was literally everywhere. It was in my seatbelt, in my car. It was in the clothes that I wore that night. I wore it for the first time. It just consumed me, and I just had to have it. And it's been my bae ever since. Like, I just cannot get enough of this fragrance. What this fragrance does for me, it makes me feel feminine, but it also reminds me that I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you can't you can't get nothing over on me. Like, you know, I can have anything I want. And not only that, I deserve it, honey. I deserve it. I deserve the good life. That's what this reminds me of. And I love the fact, again, that it makes me feel feminine. Because I know this is gonna sound strange. I know I look feminine, but a lot of times I feel like I give off a little masculine energy. And I'm not 100% cool with that because it doesn't transfer well with men. Men don't want women that carry this masculine energy, right? And so I want my fragrances, like I'm trying to get more into fragrances that bring out more of my feminine, softer side, okay? And this one does it for me, but it also reminds me that, yes, I'm a delicate flower, but I will get with your ass, okay? That's how I'm gonna spell it. That's it. Those are my fragrances that just make me feel like a baddie, you know, just make me feel good, okay? And that's what you guys, fragrances should really do for you. I don't think you should invest in fragrances because it's popular, you know, because it may not be popular next year or the year after that. You should invest your money in fragrances that bring something out of you, that make you feel a certain way, that invoke a memory or a feeling or a moment or something like that. You know, of course it should smell good to you, hands down. If you get a fragrance that smells good to you, you want to buy it. It's the tip that I would give you, okay? And a lot of my fragrances, you guys, though they are very designer, they still invoke a certain emotion and feeling inside of me, and hence is why I get them, okay? I don't know where I went with that rant, but anyway, let me know what fragrances make you feel like a baddie, okay? If you made it all the way through this video, y'all know what to do. Hit the thumbs up, hit it, okay? Also, if you're into fragrances, you know, you're building a collection or whatever, you love watching videos where people talking about fragrances, okay, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. It would make me feel so loved and appreciated, okay? If you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you don't miss out, all right? Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate y'all so much, okay? I hope you had a fabulous weekend, and I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.